Join me as I dive into the Shawshank Redemption for the very first time and see if it lives up to the hype. I'm still trying to process the fact that I just watched the Shawshank Redemption for the first time. I know, it's a classic, it's a masterpiece, it's a must-watch, but for some reason, I just never got around to it until now. But after hearing so many people rave about it for so long, I finally decided to take the plunge and see what all the fuss is about. I'll be the first to admit, I was a bit skeptical going into it. I mean, it's a 2.5-hour long prison drama from the 90s, I wasn't sure if it would be my cup of tea. I'd heard it was slow burning, that it took a while to get going, and I was worried that I'd find myself checking my watch every 5 minutes. Plus, I'd seen some of the more iconic scenes and quotes online, so I was worried that I'd already spoiled the experience for myself. But despite my reservations, I knew I had to give it a fair shot. I mean, so many people have told me that it's one of their favorite films of all time, that it's a life-changing experience, that it's a must-see before you die. And I have to say, I was curious to see what all the hype was about. Was it really worth it? Was it really that good? As I started watching, I was struck by how much I was enjoying it from the very beginning. The setup, the characters, the story, it all just clicked into place for me. And as the film progressed, I found myself becoming more and more invested in the story, in the characters, in the themes that were being presented. Speaking of themes, one of the things that really struck me about the Shawshank Redemption is the way it handles hope, friendship, and resilience. I mean, these are characters who are stuck in prison, who've been stripped of their freedom, their dignity, their humanity, and yet, they still find ways to hold on to hope, to find ways to make the best of a bad situation. It's incredibly powerful, incredibly moving, and it really resonated with me. There's this one scene where Andy and Red are sitting in the prison yard, talking about their dreams, talking about what they want to do when they get out. It's just so beautifully acted, so beautifully written, it really gets to the heart of what the film is all about. And then there's the way the film explores the idea of friendship, of the bonds that form between people in the most unlikely of circumstances. It's just so beautifully done.